Welcome back to So Bad It's Good, presented by Betches Media. Folks, I had some guests on, I think a couple of weeks ago, maybe even last week. All the weeks blend together now. And I got such a great response, and I felt so good about them that I said in the interview, I said, you guys got to come back for just like some like pop culture check-ins, some predictions maybe. And so they are back with us today. They are the Trinity Oracles, and they are known as one of YouTube's most accurate celebrity psychics. It's a trio of sisters, you guys, Erica, Candace, and Jasmine. And they are back with us today just to do a quick check-in and some predictions. So welcome back to the show, ladies.
Thank you for having us back.
Hello. No, I had such a great feeling talking to you guys, and I'm sure you get that reaction a lot. And I got so much great feedback. And just to remind the audience, you guys told me, we were talking about my health because I was on death's door, and you told me some really great things. And you told me, like, you know, I picture you out there walking and hiking in woods. And I will say, this last week, I've been out there 5 times in the last week, walking and hiking. The only thing I did, you also said, you said I think it was like your mom says you need to get better shoes. I have not gotten better shoes yet, but you know, it's a work in progress. And you guys inspired me. I got my physical at the beginning of this week, and then I was just getting my blood work done before I talked to you ladies today. Good. So you guys have me on the road to trying to be healthier. So thank you for that.
Good. That's good. Nice.
But do you get that reaction a lot that when you talk to people or when you do readings that it generally kind of enriches somebody's life, that it makes them kind of happier in a sense?
Oh yes, we get it all the time. All the time.
Mm-hmm. Nobody's angry. Like, how dare you?
No. They always come back like, "Oh my God, you were so right," or "Oh my God, thank you." I
needed that.
Okay, well, one thing I got some pushback on, and I will say just to check in with you ladies and see if you still hold true to this prediction, is that you said Taylor Swift and her boyfriend, Travis Kelce, are a PR relationship. And listen, he was on stage in London this past weekend. He came out on stage for 88,000 people. Are we still holding strong that this is a PR relationship?
Yes.
Wow, you didn't even pause. It was like, yes.
I mean, if you think about it, Taylor Swift has never been this open, or how would I explain it? Like, so
open with the relationship.
Yes, like never has. And then now the NFL's involved, and it's like, now, like, be in front, make it as believable as possible. Even in the Super Bowl, they kept going to her.
They kept showing her
every 10 seconds.
Well, I mean, yeah, because it's big business, but I still want to believe that there is real love there. I want to. By the way, I think that's why it works too, is that so many of us want to believe in the fairy tale.
Mm-hmm. But they're not each other's type at all.
Well, I mean, I think we've seen that from some of the other men that she's chosen, and the women that he's dated in the past as well.
It's true.
Yes.
Okay, well, I don't know if we'll ever be able to prove this officially, but you're going with PR. I'm believing in love, but you guys are the psychics, so you are the professionals here. So you said, Bravo we were talking about, and we didn't get really into it, but you have potentially a slew of Bravo predictions for us today. Is that true?
Yes, sirree.
Okay, what do you want to start with?
Lala Kent.
Lala Kent. Okay. Lala Kent. I'm excited already. Lala Kent, Vanderpump Rules, you guys. I've talked about her so many times on this show. What are you picking up from Lala Kent? What does your readings tell us?
I gotta take my glasses off for this. Because
wow, that's intense.
Tupac came to me and said, "Please clear this air up."
Just so you guys know, Lala claims that Tupac has been reincarnated into her. So Tupac came to you. Is that correct?
He sure did, and he was like, "I have a reputation to maintain. Please, let's clear this up." And I said, "Okay, why not?" You know what's funny? I kid you not. One of our clients actually had sent us a message through Instagram and was like, "Oh my God, can you guys do a prediction if Lala is really Tupac reincarnated?" Like the same week, I channeled about Lala Kent. Like, so I was like, "Okay, here we go." So first things first, she is not Tupac reincarnated. I don't know who told her that. I don't know what is going on.
She said she felt his energy go in her body when she was in elementary school or something like that.
That ain't been his energy. Not today.
By the way, no offense to Lala, but can we say like also how creepy it is that an older man in heaven is going to enter a young schoolgirl's body on their like that's just is bad all the way around. So
exactly.
I don't think any of us truly believe that Tupac is reincarnated as Lala, but you're saying that Tupac came to you and said, "I have a reputation to uphold."
Yes, exactly. He was like, "Please clear this up." He is like, "She is not me reincarnated." He's like, "I am not back. I am still up here in heaven." Like he's like, "I am not back on earth." Like
that's funny.
So yes, let's just clear that up. Let's just clear that up. All right.
Do you ladies, in terms of your abilities, we were talking about your different abilities last week. Like Tupac came to you. Would Tupac also give you ladies messages as well? Like, how do you guys divvy up the work that you do?
What do you mean? Like,
if he came,
if he came to me, would he also give them messages too?
Yeah. And how do you approach your work? Like, because you all have unique gifts. But like, when you're doing predictions and things like this, do you all try to focus on a topic, or like, is it like, oh, you handle this, or I'm going to try to contact this and get this answer? How do you guys work?
No, we just go back based on the topic. Like if we have a topic, like if you say let's do predictions on Bravo stars, and we just randomly, like we each one of us will just pick random people and just message
whenever people come to us. Yeah,
exactly.
I know this is not this is off topic too, but has there ever been anybody, and this might happen all the time, that you've tried to reach out to that you have not been able to contact at all? That it's just a wall.
If they reincarnated, we can't contact them on the other side
because they're gone. Yeah.
But can we do a reading on them? Oh yes, because they're back as a human. Yes, we can. But it's a different type of reading.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so you started off strong with the Lala one. I don't know if we're gonna get better than that. What else do you have?
I also got, because I have a few more with Lala Kent. They said these three guys was running their mouth. They was like this, and this. I was like, all right then, But I do see Lala Kent will eventually find love. Because, right now she's pregnant and she's like, I don't need a man, to have this baby. Yeah. And, she's raising it with her mom, so she will eventually find love. I also see a move for Lala Kent. It's due to unexpected circumstances surrounding her finances. And I also see, because there's a lot of rumors about if Lala's going to join the Valley. She's not. It's not her type of crowd. It's not her type of thing. If she were to join the Valley, it would be maybe more as a friend, not like
a cameo, maybe.
Yeah, maybe like a cameo. But I don't even see a cameo on the Valley. Like I don't see that.
Okay, well, by the way, this is what I've been predicting as well, and I'm not even a psychic. So I said that. I think a lot of people don't want her on the Valley, but it's also interesting what you said about the financial situation. So you think there's something good or there's something bad happening financially?
I think it's kind of bad financially. So she could be moving. Okay, there's two things that are going on. There's love, but it's mainly finances, and I feel like it's something bad. I feel like finances just aren't right. They're not as good or not as flowing as much, so she's going to end up moving. But I mean, it works in her favor because it's better in her budget anyway, but it's kind of a hit financially for her.
Okay, good. What else do we have?
Briefly, Kenya Moore, when I saw that she was like let go, her spirit guides came in and said she's not coming back. She's like, okay, Bravo, they're not having me. And they showed Kenya Moore, she opened up a hair spa I looked up. And they keep saying that she's going to try to pitch a reality show about her hair spa to another network, not Bravo. And they showed her with her daughter working with children in their hair, like Kenya Moore hair care for kids. And she's like, look at my daughter.
I mean, by the way, that's a genius idea. Like that actually makes so much sense. That, I mean, and I know she kind of potentially has a bad relationship with Bravo now after what happened. So you're saying it could revolve around her hair salon, working with kids because her daughter is a part of her life. I love that one. Anything else about Kenya?
I didn't get anything else, but Candy kept popping up. She's been popping up in my head for about the past couple weeks. Candy's not coming back, but she will make she will make cameos. But they show how Candy's thinking. If I make a cameo, it has to be about my business. So I'm going to have a book signing and then the girls are going to show up and then the cameras are going to be there. That's how Candy's thinking.
Candy is such a businesswoman, and she's so busy that she even keeps popping up in your head. She's you're like, oh, Candy keeps popping up. That is a hard worker. I would love to see her make as many cameos as she wants. I love her so much. So we've got Candy, we've got Kenya. Who else do we have?
Oh, yeah, speaking of kids, Andy Cohen, his spirit guide Cohen's going to tap into the kids market and actually do kid-friendly TV shows.
Really?
Oh, that would actually, that would be really interesting. And it's something because, he has a daughter and a son now of a certain age. And I would be really curious what that would look like. But you have to imagine he started Bravo. So he would have all of that stuff in place to actually pitch children's shows. So I like that one.
Nice.
Vanderpump Rules, that's still on? Or no?
No, it's done.
Well, it's done for the season. It's done for the season. Okay. But they haven't announced. They haven't announced when they're going to start filming. They're taking a big break right now, supposedly.
Okay, and Katie's the one with the short brown hair, right? The dark brown hair. Katie?
Yeah.
Okay, they said Katie's actually going to write a book, and she's going to be spilling the tea on her life, and people are going to be shocked what she says in the book.
All right, Katie Maloney.
And they said it also might be like also kind of like self-help too, or this is my story. Help yourself with my stories. It was good. And then
so in like when something comes to you, do you picture like do you see it in your head as like a book? Like how does that message come to you in your head?
For me, I just looked at her picture and her spirit guide was like, she's gonna write a book. And I was like, okay. I scribble, write my stuff out, so I'm not thinking. It just comes to me, and I'm just like, okay. That's all I have.
But we've got to reach out to Katie and now tell her that her spirit guide said she has to write a book because if it's not already in the works, it could be based on this. Okay, so Katie, that's excellent.
Sheena. Okay, Sheena actually will have a separate spinoff show.
Really?
Oh my God! I can hear Sheena somewhere clapping and yelling, but she would love to have a spinoff show. So you're saying you see a spinoff show for Sheena?
A spinoff show, yeah, about her life, her family.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. I'm watching it.
Yeah.
These are all really positive so far. Do you, who else do you have?
Kristen Kish is the woman who's like the top chef. She's like Asian.
She's the new host of Top Chef.
Okay, yeah. They said kids are going to be coming into her future soon. So it could be adoption or surrogacy.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. God, that's great too. I mean, is there any negative of anybody that you've like had messages about?
I got one about Jax. They said Jax is actually
okay, Jax, yeah.
They said whatever he does in his private life, he needs to stop. That's what spirit guide said. They said.
By the way, wait. I got to stop you right there. That doesn't take no spirit guides. We all know Jax needs to stop whatever goes on in his private life.
But they said this is the problem. They said this first. They said Jax is going to have a nervous breakdown and feel like he's losing his mind. He actually might end up in a psych ward or a hospital.
Lord have mercy.
So he said, stop what you're doing.
So the spirit guide said Jax needs to chill out or he's going to completely lose it.
Yeah, they say he's gonna feel like he's losing his mind. So he might be like sitting there like, oh my God, I'm losing my mind. Like I need to go to hospital or put me in a psych ward. So they say you need to stop doing what you're doing.
Wow.
Ooh, pray for Jax Taylor, everybody.
For real.
And they said it's genuine. When I was watching the show, they do say he likes to fib a lot. They said no, this is actually like genuine. Like he is gonna lose his mind a little bit. And they say he'll be okay.
Well, because they're starting, he's on a show called The Valley. He used to be on Vanderpump Rules, but they're starting to film again in July. So we're expecting an explosive season because him and his wife separated. And so we're and he's potentially hooking up with other women. And so we're kind of curious what's going to happen going into this season. But if he's at a place where he's about to lose his mind, I feel really bad for him, but that might make for excellent reality television, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's very true. It's like sending prayers, but like, oh my God, like.
I said my prayers. Can I still watch?
For real, right? Like, so anyways, I got Michelle Lally. She's headed for a train
you guys, just so the audience knows, Michelle Lally is another cast member from The Valley. She's separated or divorcing her husband, Jesse Lally. You're saying she's headed for a train wreck?
Yeah, she's headed for a train wreck either this year or next. I see a very sticky legal situation coming up. And it has to do with like her business or with the company she's working with. Something's coming up. Someone is suing or will be threatening to handle it legally. I think this will be on the show. Michelle's not going to handle this well. Like this is not going to be taken lightly by her. Like I see lots of tears. I see lots of nervousness. But you know what? Michelle just can't get certain areas in her life right. And the reason why is strictly karma. Like strictly karma. That's what's going on. And then going into Jesse Lolly, I see lots of tears next season. So be prepared for the waterworks, because he really did genuinely want his family to work. He really, really did. Another marriage.
Yeah, but he was a jerk. He's got to like
Pretty
treat
much.
like he was a jerk. So
It's true.
I hope he learned a lesson from this going forward.
Exactly. We only had a moment of him not being a jerk when he came back from that spiritual retreat. When I saw him, I was like, he looks different. And then it was like, okay, 24 hours later, he's back to being a jerk. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
But there is another marriage for him, but it won't last. She's another Michelle. He has a lot of karma in love, so they have a karmic connection. So it's just like, they both need a clearing. Like, Lord have mercy.
Wait, so how does karma work when it comes to love?
So karma mostly has to do with like past lives. So basically it's like, you hurt me, well, I'm going to reincarnate, come back and hurt you back. It's like trying to balance things. So these two have been going tit for tat in many, many, many past lives. So that's what's going on. So for them, you'd have to clear the karma. And then it's like, okay, you're no longer attracting karmic partners that you need to balance your karma with. It's like, all right, clean slate. Move on.
You can avoid karmic partners though.
You can avoid
You can
them.
like if you get a reading, you're like, I'm interested in this person, and then like, is this person good for me? I'm like, no, that's a karmic partner. You're gonna be miserable for 10 years, and then you date them, and then you're miserable for 10 years. I'm like, I told you, you could have avoided that if you didn't date them.
Yeah.
Just
Or
don't
you
take
clear
them
your karma. That's another easy way to do
So
it.
you
Wait, how do you clear your karma? How do you clear it?
So imagine, okay, so there's this thing called Akashic Records. For those who are religious, let's call it the book of what is it called?
I think they call it the Akashic Record.
No. In the Bible, they call it the book of something. The book of judgment, where they say, God knows every thought you're going to have, everything that's going to happen, da. But in the spiritual realm, they call it the Akashic Records. So imagine in the Akashic Records, which is your book of what's going to happen, there's karmic chapters, there's dharmic, which is good luck. So it's like, for me, as someone who does clearings, I'm able to open your book and I'm like, ooh, shoot, there's a karmic contract. So Spirit has given me access to those books, and I actually work with Spirit and actually can pull out those contracts. So it's like, basically sign it. This is balanced. You're good to go. So if you're more of like thinking of the religious side, it's like more of like finding forgiveness, and you're able to move on without holding on to that. It gets you out of that spiral. Exactly, of attracting the right person. Or it's like, okay, now you've learned your lesson. Let's release it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, will you clear people's records that you think, well, they don't deserve to have their karma cleared yet?
I do whatever the guardian angels tell me to do. So, I mean, if they say, hey, release this person, well, I'm going to release it, and sometimes their soul is like, their guardian angels will guide them to me, because the soul is like, I am done with this. Like, I need to be forgiven, or I need to release this, or I've learned my lesson, for Pete's sake. Like, damn,
same person over and over again. Goodness gracious!
Era, you can have karmic in your finances. Like some people, like they can never get a good job. They can never get financial freedom. They might have karma with money.
Exactly. So,
dang,
or family.
Okay, so you guys could potentially karma clear, which is like a huge skill. Okay, so that's Michelle and Jesse Lally. Do we have anybody else?
And one last thing about Jesse, though, I do see a men's line coming for him, possibly apparel or like skincare or something coming from him. Kristen Dowdy, she is going to have a child. I know she just had a miscarriage, but and I see blue, so I'm seeing a boy for her. And I do see a pink blanket, so there's going to be a boy or a girl, but she might have two boys and possibly a girl later on down the line. Or you might hear like, I have a little girl frozen, like, and when it's time, I'll go ahead but I definitely see a boy for sure. She won't find true love for a while, because Luke ain't it. Luke is not it.
Which one is this girl with the
with the guy that looks like he's from like the
40s.
Colonial War, the Civil War.
He looks like the Civil War. He does.
This show.
By the way,
this from the Valley show.
Is that a past life? Did he fight in the Civil War?
I don't know.
He might have, because he looked like one of them.
Like, you look like his face looks so like he's been in the Civil War. I bet you if I did a reading, I'm like, you're probably in the Civil War.
Wow. For real.
His face is a very distinct face. Like,
exactly.
So you're saying this isn't a love connection forever with Kristen and Luke potentially?
Pretty much. There's someone else for her later on in her later 40s. That's actual true love. I get with Melissa Gorga from Real Housewives of New Jersey. Oh, Lord have mercy. I got a vision of her breaking plates. I I saw plates being broken, big fight, and no return for Teresa in this fight. Like with some of her cast members, like this is like the final straw. As usual, Teresa and her brother try and reconcile, but it's just never gonna last. It is what it is. So that's what I'm getting. So
I mean, by the way, that seems completely believable. I mean, I think you've nailed it completely on that one. So okay, that's good. That's Jersey. Anything else?
Ariana. I didn't write. I
forgot
Ariana. I think she's from Vanderpump Rules.
Yeah.
They said that she's actually going to have a swimwear line coming out in casual beachwear.
Ooh.
Wow, because she's doing Love Island right now. She's hosting that. So that actually would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, and they said it's going to be vibrant colors. Maybe she might even say it's inspired like by Brazil or tropics. She said it's going to be very nice. People are going to really like it.
Mm-hmm.
Do the spirits say anything if I'll be releasing a swimwear line ever?
Right?
No, the spirits have asked you not to get into swimwear ever. That's the
exactly.
Yes, and I see Kenya Moore actually getting in love again, but they're like, no, he is not good for her. It's one of those guys.
She needs a cleansing. Now, Kenya Moore needs a cleansing.
She's a cleanser for her mother because her mother.
For
reason. The reason why she acts the way she does.
Yeah, but it's like Kenya.
All the men that she attracts, it's like Kenya.
Oh yeah, we've seen them on the show. Some of these guys are not good guys.
Yeah, she attracts a lot of low vibrational guys.
Shakira need one too.
Shakira,
for real.
Anyway.
Yes. Andy, going back to Andy Cohen, he's eventually going to find true and authentic love. Finally, this marriage will last till death do them part. But love comes for him later in 2025. But I feel like this person that he meets before he meets the one, he's going to think this person that he meets in between is the one. And they're like, sorry, Andy, he's not. But then he ends up meeting someone else who is the one. And they keep saying there's something about this guy with like a hero. So I don't know if he has a story of being a hero in his past. Maybe he is a hero. Maybe he's a firefighter. Maybe he's in the military. Maybe there's something about him that is like hero related. Like, and this is the one that is just like sent from straight up above. I don't know if his mother's on the other side. I don't know if his mother's still living.
No, his mother's still living.
Okay, so it could be like his grandmother because there's a female up at the top that's like, this is sent straight from heaven for you. Like this is signed, sealed, delivered from heaven. He's gonna be so happy.
It could be Batman. Batman's a superhero. That would be
right. It could be.
For real.
Anything else that we have, ladies?
Yeah, Melissa Gorga. She has a new sporting line. It's gonna sell well. I see Joe Gorga actually like creating like a. I don't know if he's doing like he does real estate, so I think he
does construction. I think
construction. Okay,
yeah,
because they said Joe Gorga putting on construction gear. He has got a new project in the works. It involves his empire and his kids. Soon you'll find out why him and his kids took a break. It's the project. And then I got Jennifer A. alleged affair hitting the news, and then Danielle Cabral while she tries her hand at singing, her family fails.
He was like,
while she tries her hand at what?
At singing, her family fails. And that's for Danielle Cabral.
Danielle Cabral. Okay, so that's so Jennifer Aiden, an affair potentially, and Danielle Cabral tries to make it in music but fails ultimately.
Exactly. They said her family fails. So while she's trying her hand, while she's trying her hand at music, her family fails.
Wow.
And it's unfortunately, but it is what it is.
These are excellent. Is there?
Thank you.
I know. I listen. Just as a fan of Bravo, I'm like, tell me more. Is there anything else
about them? I don't have anything else about them.
I got something for Portia. They said Portia will find. They said love. That's what spirit guides they love.
Wait. Did the spirit guides do the quotation marks? Love.
I felt like they felt. Love. They said Portia's gonna debut a new man soon. He's gonna be very attractive.
She just split with her husband recently.
She doesn't like to waste time.
Yeah, Portia is trying to maintain a certain level, a certain image, and they said she will debut a new boo, very attractive guy, but they said he has a history, so he could be. They said it's online, like he could have been. He could have been on another reality show. they said he's known. So women are like, I dated him. He's like this. The Portia's going to be like, no, he's not like that with me.
Oh my gosh. I love this. Okay. And then that's amazing on Bravo. I just had like, in terms of pop culture, there was one person that came up in my thoughts because last week he was all over the news. Justin Timberlake. Did you pick up on anything Timberlake related? Because he got the DWI. He's back on tour. There's a lot of heat on him right now. Is Justin Timberlake okay?
Ooh, that's a great question.
That is a good one. Erica's got her card. So
I'm like, Justin.
Hate to put you on the spot. It just popped in my head.
I got that Justin Timberlake. They said he is okay. They said he's drunk a lot. they said it's the first time. They said he likes to drink like other people. Like, he likes to drink like other people. They said this is the first time he's ever been caught. And they said he's actually embarrassed because he's set a bad example for his sons. So
wow. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Have you done? You guys do tons of YouTube videos and things like that. Did you ever do one on Britney Spears?
Yes, we did.
Oh my God! Wow! Did a lot of bad stuff come out?
No, we put one out before all this Britney stuff came out. Someone asked us to do it, and we put a video out. Everything that we said came true,
even down to her kids doing an interview about her.
People didn't like
and
that.
People got mad at us so bad that we had to take it off YouTube. They're like threatening. We had to take it off YouTube, and everything we said was true. And the people who remember who are sane, they're like, you guys just did a reading, and everything you guys said came true. So we put it back up. So yeah.
Why do you think
we did do a recent one?
Why do you think people get so offended over? I mean, like, I know we love these things so dearly, but why do you think then we want to fight for these celebrities or these pop stars? What do you think? What do you think that comes from?
I think it's an emotional connection.
Yeah,
like they grew up with them; they're their idol, and they went to their concert, supported them, they helped them through song and stuff. So they, people say something negative, they get negative back.
Yeah,
even if it's the truth, it's like they don't want to see through the truth of who these people really are. Like they're just people having an experience. They're just singing and dancing, but she's a human. That's all she does.
Well, you guys knocked it out of the park. You got to come back next month and do this again with me. I'm sorry to go over on our time. I know we just thought 10 to 15 minutes, but you guys are fascinating. I could talk to you all day, but I just want to remind people, Erica, Candace, and Jasmine, they are the Trinity Oracles, and I'm going to put all of their information. They have their YouTube channel. They also have their website where, they have their prediction page. You can also book a reading with them. I know one of my listeners reached out and I think did a reading with you guys and said you were excellent, or talked to one of you. So I think that's great. But is there anything else that you're promoting right now?
Just our course. If you want to learn how to read cards, not only for yourself but for others. Yeah, if you want to read like us, definitely check out it's a beginner friendly, so it's more beginner friendly. It's called the Oracle Card Readers Academy, and that's also on our website. And like I said, we also have the Celebrity Predictions blog where you can, and Patreon, and you can read even more celebrity predictions. Yeah, and if you want to see if we're real psychics, on our website we have a page called We Predicted It, and you can see the hundreds of celebrity and world predictions we've made over the last 3 years, and we have proof. So you can see our prediction, and then you can click on the article or video that goes along with it. So that's what we're promoting.
Even if you guys lose your powers tomorrow, I still think you're amazing. Just even if you didn't have powers, I get such a good vibe from you guys. So I'm so happy to talk to you again. And thank you for coming back and spending time with my audience. And please come back next month again, okay?
Yes, we love to. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.